Hello everyone, my name is Minecraft Gaming 609 as usual, and here is my first mod showcase actually, and this showcase is on actually not just one mod, but it's on all of Risugami's mod. Now Risugami is a mod maker, obviously. He's made some great mods such as Mod Loader, which is most big mods used to run. But anyway, I've set up this little temple pyramid thing, and this I wasn't actually building this world for showcases, but I will use it for showcases. But I'm also going to try and get a server up and running for you guys to come and play on. It'll be public, and this will be the spawn. So, but that won't be for a while, I don't think. So, yeah, I'll be using it for mod showcases in the meantime. So let's start over here because we have a few mods to get through. This first one is the light sensor mod, which adds another craftable block, which you can see here is crafted by redstone in the shape of a plus sign, and then iron ingots in all of the corners, and then that'll give you one of these things. Now, what these basically do, let me just get some things out, maybe a redstone lamp. Because basically the way these things work is they activate when there's a certain amount of light. So yeah, there were some failed attempts out there because I couldn't really showcase it that well. So, but if I can go down into this area down here, this bit will actually be the actual spawn of the server when I get it up and running. But down here for now, if I knock out some of these torches and that one, basically I'll run through what this thing does. So you place it down, and then if I show you here, when it gets a light level of 12, I think, it will so it basically senses things. It will send off a redstone current to things that are attached. So if I press that, okay, that wasn't the greatest example because it didn't work. Let me just have a look on the forums how this thing works. Light sensor. There's a new input for redstone mechanisms at 10 opposite hit with 12 light levels. It is. No, I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe it has to be out in sunlight, but I don't know. Maybe that's just not bright enough. Maybe if I had a few more. No, I've no idea why that isn't working. But anyways, yeah, you get the basic idea. Let me just replace these torches that I destroyed in order to get that failed attempt. There should be another one there, I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go back up to the surface, and I'll move on to the next one. If I just clear my inventory. So the elemental arrows mod is next, and this adds basically elemental arrows, as you can guess in the name. Now, so you can get different types of arrows. You can get, if I just get a list over here, yep, you can get explosive arrows, fire arrows, ice arrows, egg arrows, lightning arrows, and you can also get a homing bow, which is quite cool. So yeah, you craft a fire arrow just like this, one feather, one stick, and then a coal, and then that'll give you one fire arrow. There are two ways to make an ice arrow. One of them is like this. You put a feather at the bottom, then you put a stick in the middle, then you put a water bucket on top, which is a bit pricey. When you can just do this, put a snowball on top, and then that'll still give you an ice arrow. Now, the explosive arrow is the same as an arrow, same as all the others, except it has gunpowder on top. Egg arrow is simply just like this, a feather, stick, then an egg on top. The lightning arrow, which is quite cool, requires a diamond, so it's fairly pricey, but it is well worth it. And then here's how you make the homing bow: 3 diamonds and then 3 string. So yeah, I guess I shall show you these new items. So let's get out the homing bow. Let's get a stack. Actually, it'll only be able to fire 1 arrow at a time, so I can only have 1 stack at a time. So I'm gonna go far away from this because I don't want to blow up my thing, my temple. So yeah, basically what the homing bow does is if there are mobs around, it will basically lock onto them. So I'll just demonstrate with a normal bow. Oh, an NPC village. I can go and bomb that. Okay. Okay, bombs away. Ooh. So this is the explosive arrow. Acts just like TNT. It explodes on impact. Wow. Okay. That villager's house is devastated. Snipe off that villager in his house. Okay, I have a world hole there, but that'll work. That guy's house was demolished. So yeah, explosive arrow, pretty cool, pretty cool. So now let's move on to the fire arrow. Now this acts basically as a flint and tinder, except you can ignite things from range. So yeah, start a few fires on these NPCs' houses. They won't care, they're only NPCs. There we go. Now, the ice arrow, I believe this only works with water. Let me just check. Well, it can put out things, apparently. Yeah, I think it only works with water, so if you shoot water, it will create 3 blocks of ice depending on where it lands. But I think it only works with source blocks, am I right? Let's see if I can get it in this flint. No, it only works with source blocks. But it can extinguish fire, which is fairly useful when you have a village on fire like I have here. Yeah. Oh, there's a little pond over here. I can show you it if I can get a nice shot. Nope, that was a fail. Right. Why isn't it working? Oh, duh, I'm out of ice arrows. Oh, so it actually makes it a 3x3. So I can freeze this whole pond over. Here. There we go. No one will mind. So yeah, ice arrow. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now the egg arrow. This is just basically a fun arrow. It does damage and it spawns a chicken every time. And it also kills sheep. Apparently in 1 hit, and replaces them with a chicken. So that's good to know. Yeah, it looks like it kills a lot of things in 1 hit. So yeah, this is a good way to spawn chickens rather than trying your luck with eggs. Make it into an egg arrow, then you can spawn one every time. Just get a field of chickens. And now lastly, the lightning arrow. Once I've done this, I'll show you the homing bow. Now then, the lightning arrow. Exactly what it says on the can. Now, there are some fun things we can do with this. If I set it to easy. Miscellaneous, creeper, and pig. Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, when lightning strikes a pig, that happens. They turn into zombie pigmen. And again, for those of you who didn't know, when creepers get hit by lightning, that happens. They become extra charged. Now, this sort of, it comes in later on the video. I'll show you a bit more of a mod about another one of Risugami's mods that does something to creepers, but I won't spoil that. Now I shall show you the homing bow. Now, as you can see, if I aim for that guy, it went after that chicken because it was closest. Now, if I point over here, it will go after that guy because he was in my sights when I first drew my bow back. See, it still went for him, so that's pretty cool. If I may say so myself. So let's just despawn those zombie pigmen. There we go. And let's go back over to my pyramid, just using up some of these lightning arrows along the way. Okay, so let's make our way back over to my pyramid. There There we go. That was a failed attempt at something. Don't worry about that. So, yep, my pyramid. So now let's clear my inventory once more. Yeah. So now the more stackables mod. This was introduced way before you could stack things like signs, buckets. You can't actually stack buckets in this one, I don't think. I might be wrong. But yeah, it basically makes you be able to stack these items. Sorry about that. So yeah, you can stack saddles, doors and signs up to stacks of 8, and minecarts and boats up to stacks of 4. So yeah, that's about all that mod does. Now the sign tag mod, this is really good, I think. You can type in, if I really should have put a few signs in that chest. Yeah, there's more stackables for you. So as you can see here, it was showing the time of day, and the way I do that is just do that, and then voila, it will show you the time. And now let me just pause it and go onto the wiki again. You can also okay, let's try that. It said you can do X. It will show you the X coordinate. Wait a second, let me just make this into like a proper sign. X, Z, no, Y comes after that. There, and Z. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So it'll then show you the coordinates of the sign. There was another thing. You can do the light, and you can it will show you the current light level, biome, temperature. So let's do them. I don't know how the temperature works, so that'll be interesting. So let's try out biome. Ocean? I'm pretty sure it's a desert. And temp 50%. Okay, I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's a pretty cool mod. Now moving on to the next one, the death chest. Now that doesn't sound all that exciting, but let's read this book that I wrote. Go and die with a chest and other items in your inventory, Risugami. So I'm gonna do that and see what happens, because no one is going to argue with a one-page book written by Risugami. So let's put that back in the chest. Now, yeah, blah, 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 chest, and then let's just spawn in a crap ton of items. Now basically, this will actually fit in, okay, never mind. Let me just go die. Creative mode. Actually, it might be worth me marking this on a waypoint, because I can't remember I can't remember how close I spawned to this when I first started this world. I think it was fairly far away, so yeah, spawn. Just mark it like that. Okay, so I'm in creative, and I'm going to fall down and die. Okay, so now as you can see, it has spawned a chest. Now, if I go back into creative, oh, okay, so it's not actually that far away. But anyway, so you have to have a chest in your inventory in order for this to work, otherwise your items will just spill on the ground as usual. So now, when you open up the chest, it will have all of the items that you had in your inventory, and then you can just punch from the chest, or you can just reclaim it normally. So that's a pretty cool and useful mod, that's for sure. Next after the Floodgate mod is the death chest is Floodgate mod. Now I'm not actually too sure how this works. I tried to get it working over there, but I'll show you how to craft it, and then I'll read to you what it says on the wiki. So that's how you craft it, and then that's what it looks like. Okay, yeah. There's actually a mod I missed out on this list, so I'll have to just add that in. Yeah, I'll just have to add that in. So if I go up to a floodgate, it says floodgate block can be used as either a floodgate allowing toggable water and lava falls, or as a trapdoor. When you place the floodgate control block, it will place a gate in front of a control block in the direction you are facing. Applying redstone power to this will remove the gate. Use control block to open the GUI, where you can place supporting blocks that will replace how the gate looks. Okay, I know that sounds pretty simple. I didn't really read through that when I tried to get it working though, so yeah, I'll just leave that for now. Now another mod is the spawner GUI. So yeah, this is a cool mod. So you place down a monster spawner, and then you can actually select what you want it to spawn. So I select cow, and it will spawn cow. I select chicken, and it will spawn a chicken. So yeah. Now let me just go back in and check what the next one is. Yeah, this fits in nicely. Okay. So mobs are spawning apparently. Oh well. Spawning in my pyramid, god damn them. So I'm gonna go fairly far away. I'm gonna go into the NPC village, I think. And now the next mod is Griefer Creepers. It basically, this is the mod I was talking about that changed the creepers. Now, it's pretty cool, I think. So, I've never actually tried it out. Creeper. Just let it spawn some creepers. Oh, okay, never mind. I shall just do it this way. So yeah, this changes the way creepers attack. So I hit them. They launch 100 arrows into the air. And then 25% of them are fire arrows, and then 75% are explosive arrows, as you can see. So yeah, it says please back up your world save before installing, and I forgot to do that. But yeah, it's a really, really fun mod. I'll tell you that now. So now if we just go back over to the spawn, and we'll move on to the next mod. Yeah, our NPC village is pretty devastated. So if I go over to spawn, the next one is recipe book mod. This mod is really, really useful if you ever forget how to craft something. So yeah, this is how you craft a recipe book, which will then tell you how to craft more recipe books and so on. Not really, but this is how you craft a recipe book, which will tell you how to craft everything in the game, and it does support mods which you have installed, which is pretty cool. So yep, you just put an ink sac in a book in the same crafting table. It's a shapeless recipe. Doesn't matter which order you put them in. Now if I right click, you then use your arrow keys to go through them. No, okay, it has to be your arrow keys. It can't be D, A or whatever. So yep, you have, with all of the mods that I have installed, you have 36 pages, one of which is empty because it's spazzed out. I've no idea why that is. But yeah, that's pretty cool and useful mod. Next mod is the shelves mod. So I'll clear my inventory again. Now, the shelves mod is something I use in my season 2 of my Minecraft Let's Play. It's really cool, I think. It's basically adds shelves, and these are the crafting recipes. You can get 4 types. You can get wooden, all the same crafting recipes. You can get smooth stone, you can get brick, and you can get obsidian. Now, these act exactly the same as chests, except they only have, each shelf has 9 storage spaces on. So I can place some up here. Actually, let's mix them up. So there, and then you can, let's just spawn in some random crap. You can put items in there and they will appear on display. So yeah, they're pretty cool. So yeah, and now there's one more mod which I forgot to put on this little row of things I have here. And that is the armor stand mod. And this is a really, really cool mod, I think. And I'll just show you how to craft the armor stand now. I have a crafting table over here. So you simply craft it by putting 2 sticks and then 3 smooth stone at the bottom, and then you get an armor stand. Now these things are really, really funky. So if I place one there and I want to have another, oh yeah, I'm in creative, so I don't need to craft another. Whoops. So now if I get some armor, they are going to have a chain helmet, diamond chestplate, gold leggings, gold leggings and iron boots. Now let's spawn in a second set. Chain helmet, diamond chestplate, golden boots, no, leggings, sorry. Okay, so you can right click on it and then you get this interface coming up. Now you can set it to stalk you, so then it will follow you wherever you go. Well, it'll look at you. Skin, you can set the skin. Player, you can set it to yourself, which I am going to do. There. Don't know why it's gone like that. Oh well. And now let's put the same on this one. And this one has gone the opposite direction to the other one, but that is perfectly okay. I wonder if you can actually give them a sword of some type. What's this slot for? What is this slot for? Tell me in the comment section if you know what that slot is for, because I have no idea. But yeah, that's about it for this mod showcase. Don't forget to rate, comment, like and subscribe if you want more of these mod showcases, because I think I really enjoy them, because most of them I haven't really played around with many mods on my YouTube channel, any of the YouTube channels I've had. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.